Brian here with HelpSellMyRV.com out of Louisville, Kentucky, where all RVs are for sale by owner. I'm going to do a walk around on this beautiful 2016 ACE 29.3 Class A gas motorhome with the full wall slide out. This is made by Thor Motor Coach. I did go through this coach pretty well for water damage, looking for water damage, any damage at all. This coach is like the day the owners purchased it. I'm going to go ahead and show you the inside and then finish up the video by showing you the features on the outside of the coach. Nice power step there. These ACE motorhomes are basically a hybrid cross between a Class A and a Class C motorhome. Pretty cool. I'll show you some of the features that you'll find in a lot of Class C's. The cockpit area here. Got a power bed that comes down. I'll go ahead and put that down, show you the cockpit area. Before I put it down, I do want to show you for your pilot seat, you do have a nice conversation mirror. It's a safety mirror. Basically keep an eye on anybody in back if they're standing up and you're getting ready to come to a stoplight or something like that. You can at least warn them to sit down. It's really a nice feature, kind of a school bus feature. But you do have the ultra leather seats, and it does have the little dinette here. You can break down and stow away out in the back. Your co-pilot area here, that is a desk. You flip it open, and you also have 110 outlets and USB plug-ins. You can plug in any of your devices, and you do have the little doggy window or safety window here for your blind spot for the pilot seat. That is a really cool feature. Your stereo is all Bluetooth ready, of course CD, AM, FM, the whole 9 yards, but you can tie your phone into that and do some pretty cool stuff. And there's some USB ports right here to plug in any of your electronics to charge them. Nice raised wood grain dash that they offered on this ACE. This is sitting on the Ford F53 chassis with 8,000 pound towing capability, which I'll show you when I get outside. Show you the mileage here. Mileage right now is 2,114 miles. The owners only used it a few times, and the only reason why the owner's selling it is because of health reasons. You do have auto leveling on this coach. Just set the parking brake and push a few buttons and you're leveled up. This coach is equipped with the heated mirrors, remote heated mirrors, which I'll show you outside, that do have the integrated camera package on it. Alright, go ahead and show you this bed here. You have a key here in case you want to lock it in the up position. A lot of times you can put stuff up there and then close the bed up into the ceiling, take the key out, you can kind of hide stuff up in there. Okay, it's a nice double bed. It is rated 250 pounds, sleeps 2 adults. It's a really cool Class C feature. Alright, go ahead and show you on the slide out. This is the full wall slide. Makes a huge difference. All your upholstery is ultra leather on your couch, and of course your boot dinette is also ultra leather. That is a jackknife sleeper sofa. Sleeps 2. You do have the boot dinette that breaks down into a bed, into a double bed. Definitely sleeps 2. And then of course you have a queen bed in the back, so you're going to sleep 8 people comfortably in this coach, which is something you normally won't say on a Class A. You do have the full entertainment package, which I'll show you. You have 3 32-inch flat screen TVs. and they are all hooked up to an inverter, which this coach is equipped with a 1,000-watt inverter. So when you're driving down the road, if you don't want to have your generator running, your inverter will change your 12-volt over to 110, so you can operate your any appliance, basically your 110 jacks. And as I said, there's 3 areas in this coach that are hooked up to the inverter, which is a really cool feature. You do have day-night shades all throughout this camper. ACE did a really good job on their window treatments. They did a great job on this old coach. Beautiful maple finish, I believe. Okay, in your kitchen area, you do have a nice deep sink, Moen style sprayer faucet. Three-burner cooktop, gas cooktop, never been used. 22-inch oven, largest in the industry, never been used. And of course your microwave. Always check to make sure the digital readouts work. A lot of times they'll go out on you sometimes, but we are hooked up. The generator is on. I do have the AC running. It is a 15,000 BTU AC unit, and it is ducted all the way through. I will show you on this coach. It does have the quick dump feature, which I was showing the owners. They didn't know about this, but when you get to a campsite, if you want to kick this on and cool off the coach real quick, use this quick dump feature. And once you get it cooled off, shut these little louvers here, and then you'll get AC through the little vents here. While I'm showing the ceiling, you do have the recessed LED residential style lighting, not the old pancake lights. You have a nice fantastic vent fan. Gotta have that. You do have linoleum all throughout the camper, so you don't have to worry about tracking mud in. In the kitchen area, you do have the 6 cubic foot gas electric nor cold refrigerator. You're not preset to one setting. You can actually adjust the setting on this, which is a really cool option. We'll show you on the drawers. A lot of residential features on this coach. ACE have full-length metal ball bearing drawer glides, not just a regular cheap metal glide or even just a plastic drawer glide up underneath that are notorious for breaking. A lot of residential feel in this coach with these metal ball bearing drawer glides for the cabinets. Pretty cool. Nice big shower. A skylight. And again, your recessed residential LED lighting, more efficient. Lots of cabinet space in this coach. Foot flush porcelain toilet, residential style toilet. Nice little pocket door to shut off for privacy. Back in the bedroom here, you do have a queen bed. Of course, the bed lifts up. That is an ultra, it's like a Denver ultra mattress, ultra plush Denver mattress. Beautiful headboard. Your stereo back here is Bluetooth ready. You can do lots of stuff with your phone with the Bluetooth stereo here. Lots of drawers, huge closet there, and there's your second flat screen TV, 32-inch flat screen. You do have storage back behind here, which is really neat. And you are ready here for USB charge if you want to charge up any electronics here. You do have the USB hookups here, and as I said, this area is hooked up to the inverter, so while you're driving down the road, you can operate your television without having the generator on. And there's your pocket door. to close off from the living room area. Again, beautiful window treatments. I don't know if I pointed it out, day-night shades all throughout the camper. And I believe the furnace on this, it is ducted. The furnace, I think, is a 35,000 BTU furnace. We'll show you your little, it's basically shows you where you are on your coach as far as how many volts you're pushing. It's pretty neat, kind of tells you where you are as far as on the electric on the coach. Here's your thermostat for your heat and your AC. Beautiful coach. That full wall slide makes a huge difference. I will show you something down here before I go outside. You have a little mud room here. Little area here if you want to put some muddy boots or whatever odds and ends. You can, tools. You do have a nice little drawer here underneath the step here coming in if you want to put some tools, whatever, flashlights. That's pretty cool. But this mudroom is really cool. I've never seen anybody do that, and I've been in a lot of RVs. There's your battery disconnect, your awning, go in and out. You can turn off your step. Of course, your light switches. Here's your monitor panel. Tells you where you are on your coach. It tells you where you are on your gray battery, your black tank or your toilet tank, your freshwater tank, your batteries. Shows you that, of course, your battery is fully charged. Your LP tank, that's neat. Gives you a monitor. Here's your generator start button, and that's how many hours you have on the generator. It's only 5 hours, a little over 5 hours on the generator. And there's your slide button, your black, okay, this does have the heated holding pad. Your tanks are heated with heat pads. You can turn the pads on right here in case you get into some extreme weather. Of course, your water pump button and your water heater. It's a 6-gallon gas electric water heater, which I'll show you on the outside. All you have to do is flip a switch. Half hour later, you're ready to rock and roll. Go ahead and turn off this generator because when I do the walk around outside it's going to get loud, so try to keep it quiet so I don't have to yell. Okay, this coach is the 29.3 is just a little bit over 30 feet long. It is, as I said, sitting on the F53 chassis. It's 362 horsepower. It's a 6.8 liter gas V10 engine. Their most popular engine. They've been offering them out, I think, since 1998, and they haven't changed it. So I guess if it's not broke, don't fix it. You do have a beautiful, the ACE, are offering the beautiful one-piece windshield. Nice little overhang here, more for, I guess, sun going into your eyes, and plus it occupies the, as far as your bed up top, above the pilot seat. That's kind of a neat design. Beautiful front cap, beautiful headlights. You do have the chrome heated mirrors, as I was saying. You do have the integrated camera package on these. Basically, when you turn your turn signal on, that stereo I was showing you inside that is Bluetooth capable. When you turn on your turn signal, it will activate the camera on the screen. So that's a really cool feature. And of course, you do have the backup camera in the rear, which I'll show you. There's your little doggy window, or safety window. It's more for blind spots. It gives you an idea of what the frameless windows look like on these coaches. I love these frameless windows, or bus style windows. They're so easy to clean. It just gives this coach a really clean look. You do have the 18-foot power awning. It is a little dirty. The owners have not cleaned this coach this year. This is what it looks like, and I was amazed. So they have not cleaned this coach at all this year. on your fiberglass. They call it the HD Max fiberglass. Basically, the looks like a painted finish, but it's not. The pigment, the color, this tan color is actually bled all the way through the fiberglass. It's not just on the surface. So if I was to scratch it by accident, it would stay that color all the way through. It wouldn't be like a white scratch. So this is, it looks like a full body paint finish, but this fiberglass finish is beautiful, and it's a high gloss. I don't think they call it I'm sorry, this is a shinier finish. It's not a gel coat, but it is a high gloss finish. Easy to clean, beautiful. Go ahead and show you some of the storage here. And these, well, this one's kind of full, but you do have, I'll show you on the back side, you do have the compartments out here are rotocast, and they're real easy to clean. Each of them have a drain plug, which is a really cool feature. This coach is equipped with the outside kitchen that I'll show you here in a second. This is the gas grill that hooks up. There's an LP gas hookup line right there. Every single compartment on the ACE outside has a light, which is really cool. So really, you don't really need a flashlight. As I was pointing out, this does have the full entertainment package. This does have the third 32-inch flat screen outside. Always cool to have. And you do, with the entertainment package, you do have the outside marine style speakers. .110 hookups for lights, whatever, fans, whatever, bug lights. Here's your batteries here. You do have the dual batteries. There's your hydraulic leveling, Lippert system hydraulic, I think, for your leveling system. Of course, your dual batteries. As I said, you do have the 1,000 watt inverter, and that inverter is mainly for the fridge out here. This is an electric fridge. I think it's a 2.6 cubic foot, and it's electric. So when you're driving down the road, if you want to keep things cold in here, you have to get that inverter. So that 1,000 watt inverter keeps this fridge cold when you're driving down the road if you don't want to use your generator. Nice sink area here. They even put the full length metal ball bearing drawer glides outside too. So they definitely didn't go cheap on this coach. And as I pointed out, your gas grill goes right there. There's your leveling jacks. The owners put the pads down. There's your water fill for your holding tank. And I believe I pointed that out. 18-foot power awning. Sorry, forgot to point something out. You do have beautiful LED light strips. I'm sorry, they're right here in the tube. Beautiful LED light strips, which I should have turned on, but anyway. Nice ladder to get up to your walk-on roof. It's a TPO roof, thermoplastic polyolefin, something like that. Anyway, it's like a it's basically a rubber substitute, but it's stronger, more durable than just a regular rubber. Easier to clean. And if you want to get up there to service your 15,000 BTU AC unit, you can. On this hitch here, we'll show you. Really cool. Most hitches on Class A gas motorhomes are 5,000 pounds, and this one is 8,000 pounds. That's rare to see that, but this chassis is a really cool chassis. So, in the way that ACE did the floor plan, kept the weight down, so I guess they can add on to the towing capability. Really cool feature. There's your fuel cell, 80-gallon fuel tank. And your fuel tank fill is right here on the rear, so you don't have to remember what side your fuel fill is on. You can just pull up to any gas pump and pretty much not worry about which side it's on. Really cool feature. And again, your frameless bus style windows, beautiful. There's your backup camera. I believe that's a color monitor camera. Beautiful full wall slide out. This coach is 30 amp service. You do have a marine style plug. You can detach the plug and put it up somewhere. There's the plug right there. Nice little storage area for tools, plugs, hoses. That's for your cable. It's 4,000 Onan gas generator. As I said inside, it only has like five hours on it. This coach is pretty much new. I did check all the tires. All the tires are absolutely beautiful. There's your furnace, as I said, 35,000 BTU, I think, furnace. There's your service for your refrigerator access. There's your city water hookup. 6-gallon gas electric water heater, direct spark ignition, flip a switch on inside, you're ready to go in a half hour. And you do have the slide out awning package on this. When I get up in the front so the sun's not on it, I'll show you. Outside shower, you do have the Sandy flush system, which is basically your black tank sprayer for your holding tank to clean out your toilet tank, so you don't have to drag a hose inside. Just hook up a hose here, turn it on, it's a little wand inside the tank, and it cleans out all the solids. Nice access to your water lines here in case you have any issues. Nice light. Oh, there's your water pump too, so if you need service to your water pump, pretty much right there. Alright, maybe the other compartment I'll show you. This is their rotocast compartments. They're extremely solid, and each of them do have a plug. Of course, your light. You do have a little bit of pass-through right there, so if you wanted to put even the ladder that's inside, just stow it away out here for the bunk area in the daytime, and then at night pull it out and use it for the kiddos, but chairs, whatever, odds and ends. There's your plug for your rotocast compartments here to drain out any moisture, anything like that. This coach is awesome. Beautiful little Class A. There's your slide out package. And of course your chrome heated mirrors with the integrated camera. There's your Ford V10 6.8 liter logo. This coach just for construction, so you know, the floor is all integrated steel. The walls and the ceiling are all aluminum frame. This is, in the cockpit area, is integrated steel in the cockpit area. So this thing's built like a tank. Beautiful coach. I hope I pointed out the major features on this coach, but if I didn't, I apologize. If you want to come and see the camper, it's located just a little bit due east of downtown Louisville, about 5 minutes away. Just call the number on the ad. You deal directly with the owner. If you like this video, I appreciate it. If you're on YouTube channel, give us a thumbs up on YouTube. You can always follow us on, of course, YouTube, Pinterest, and Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.